This is a 2020 AMG 63s Wagon. And oh boy, this is not your granddad's country squire, but today we're gonna review it.
We'd like to thank our friends at Sears Imported Autos for loaning us this beautiful 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG E63s Wagon for our review today.
Hey folks, I'm Rob.
And I'm Nathan.
And we are Two Guys in a Ride. And say, Nathan, I don't know, what are we taking a look at today?
Today, folks, we are looking at the...
It deserves a drum roll.
It does. The 2020 Mercedes-Benz AMG E63s.
That's right. But say, before we do, if you want to keep up to date with all the new cars, trucks, and SUVs, and you want to know about all the infotainment and technology built into these beautiful vehicles, plus you like cool collector car stories,
take a moment and hit that subscribe button down below and ring that bell notification up above so you never miss a video.
So I guess that's all.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. So what do you say, Nate?
Oh,
let's go for a ride. That's right.
My turn. I got to go first. So, AMG 63 Wagon. This is like a rocket.
Please let me put my head on the headrest before you say rocket and do something.
I have it in comfort mode, and we're just kind of cruising along, but the front tires are like this wide.
Oh my gosh, yes.
600 and some horsepower.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll stick to my script so Rob can talk, but what an amazing car. Oh my gosh. So this is, I mean, this is like riding in, you know, any other E-Class, and yet it's a wagon and it's an AMG. So comfort, very adjustable. You can have it just as a normal, standard, nice ride E-Class.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you can push a few buttons and go to a completely different place. It's quite easy to get in and out of the both the front seat and the rear seat. There is actually no third row in this. That's been taken out. Interior. Well, it's the MBUX system, so everything is available through just voice command. You have got a very nice layout for materials with the carbon fiber look in here. Everything is easy to get to if it's not right directly on your steering wheel. I think Mercedes-Benz has one of the best infotainment systems and driver information systems on the market currently. Not only because of content, because of how easy it is to control it.
It's like a 5-foot wide screen.
Yeah.
It's a ginormous iPad.
It's two 12.2, 12.3 inch screens.
And this is the same MBUX system that we've seen in other Mercedes, so we'll put the link up above if you want to actually look at how cool the actual MBUX system is.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
And then, you know, just in terms of parking, it can't get any easier. This has park assist. So you push it on, and then it will find a perpendicular or a right angle backup, and you do the gear shifting and the throttle and brake. It does all the steering for you.
And it's got a camera here and there.
Huh, just a few. It's got the 360 surround. It will actually help you get out of parking stalls too. And then, yeah, with all the cameras that you have, even when you slow down, if you're like coming into a parking stall, as soon as you slow down, I don't remember what the speed limit was, but the front camera automatically just comes on. I mean, so you don't have to push a button. It's just absolutely, yes.
Oh boy.
Very easy. So I am actually at this point going to let Rob drive, sadly, because I would really like to keep going.
Okay, so far for sound and the overall quietness of the inside of the car, you know, it's well insulated. And being that it's a wagon, you think you would have a lot more booming and noise, road noise and stuff, but you really don't. but you know, that's just typical Mercedes. You know, fit and finish, beautiful. Absolutely love all the carbon fiber in here. It's mesmerizing. You know, I used to love the speaker grills of the Burmeister sound system, thinking how delicate and beautiful they were. But the carbon fiber trim all over the dash, the side door panels, the center console,
and all the Nappa leather and the stitching. Oh yeah,
the leather and the silver stitching, beautiful inside. And then you got the beautiful, you know, screen. You got the huge sunroof. Fit and finish is just gorgeous. Loads of safety systems. I'm actually, there's so many safety systems. I'll cover that in my external review. But you know, it's just so, except for the the rumble of that exhaust, it's really quiet in here. Now Nathan has turned on Sport Plus, so I think that means once you hit what was it, 80, we go into another time zone, like Back to the Future. Okay,
so it's like a warp factor.
And speaking of that, we're gonna get on the highway. Brace yourselves, lock yourselves in, cinch up your seat belts. Hang on, please keep all hands and feet inside the ride at all times. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Jeez.
Oh!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow!
Whew.
We gotta do that one more time.
Wow. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my word. That's like, whew. I mean, that's as close to like a roller coaster feel as I've ever had in a car.
I have ridden one of those jet propulsion roller coasters that just launch you out the end of the you know, of the beginning of the ride. That's what this felt like. This felt like the Incredible Hulk roller coaster down at Universal in Florida. That's what this car just felt like. The way it put me in my seat. Oh my gosh.
But now you can go to one of those big box stores, put your seats down and load it up.
Well, that might be a downside, because now your honey-do list will be done 4 times faster.
4 times faster.
Well,
phenomenal.
You know, obviously we're having way much more fun than 2 boomers, or granddads, or whatever folks have commented that we should have. But you know what? I really got to thank the folks at Sears Imported Autos in Minnetonka, Minnesota. Absolutely fantastic group to work with. And you know, I'll tell you a little bit about the exclusivity about this car on my external review that's coming up next. But you definitely do not want to miss Nathan's review, his interior review coming up as well, because he's going to show you how absolutely beautiful this car is inside and how unique it is, as well as it equals the uniqueness of outside. So stay tuned. This is the 2020 AMG 63 E-Class Wagon with 4MATIC, and is presented here in Arabian Grey with AMG Black exclusive Nappa leather interior with silver stitching. I want to just take a second and talk about the color of this vehicle being Arabian Grey. Currently, at the time of this filming, there are only 36 E63 wagons, AMG wagons, in all the entire United States. However, there's only one Arabian Grey. See, when you order this vehicle, you can special order it from Mercedes-Benz, and for an additional fee, about 10 grand, you can check the box and pick a color that allows you to have your only one-off color combination vehicle in the AMG package, and it is right here. Now, it is powered, obviously, by Handcrafted AMG 4-liter V8 Biturbo Engine that produces 603 horsepower and 627 pound-foot of torque, and is driven by an AMG SPEEDSHIFT 9-speed transmission, and it has driver selectable modes and AMG Performance 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Oh, and in case you're looking to save a little fuel, it does have the auto start-stop feature, so when you're in town driving around, it'll shut the engine down. Now, out front you do have the fully automatic projector beam LED low and high beam headlights. It does have daytime running lamps with delay off, and you have the beautiful chrome grille with the floating Mercedes-Benz star emblem there as well. It does also have the body colored front bumper with black rub strip fascia accent, and because this has the AMG Night package, it also has the high gloss front end splitter. Now up top, it does have rain detecting variable intermittent wipers with heated washer jets, and it also does have a heated washer reservoir. Now, let's take a look on the side. Okay, this car is constructed using all galvanized steel and aluminum panels. Now, right up front, you see the 20-inch AMG forged cross-spoke matte black wheels wrapped in P265 35 ZR20 front, 295/30 ZR20 rear Michelin Pilot Michelin Pilot Sport high-performance tires. It also does have the AMG high-performance composite braking system with those beautiful red AMG calipers, four-wheel disc brakes, 15.4-inch up front, 14.2-inch out back for the rotor size. This also does have 4-quarter auto leveling suspension with driver control, height adjustable, and it's sport tuned adaptive suspension with front and rear anti-roll bars. It does as well have the AMG electronic limited slip differential, and if you look, you do see beautiful down here, it does have the body colored and gloss black rocker panel extensions. I like that they added both colors there. You also do have the gloss black power heated side mirrors with driver auto dimming, and they are power folding, and they do have the integrated turn signals as well as the cameras as well. You do have the body colored door handles with keyless entry, and I like the chrome trim, and they do have soft close doors. It also has the black high gloss belt line and window trim moldings, as well as when you approach, it does have the nice perimeter approach lights, and it does have the light tinted glass. Up top you have the matte black roof rack rails, and you know, this beautiful line coming through here, all the gloss black, the Arabian Grey, the matte black tires and wheels. It's just absolutely beautiful. And of course, I love the V8 Biturbo badging on the side. So let's take a look around back. Okay, out back it does have the body colored roof spoiler. It is a power lift gate with a fixed rear window, and it does have the interval wiper and defroster. I really do like the chrome strip heading from side to side as well. And this does have a surround view backup camera. Nathan will show you a little bit about that on the inside. It also has LED brake lights, rear fog lights, rear parking assist, and it does have the body colored rear bumper. And I really do like, as part of the AMG package, that high gloss black trim on the lower bumper, and it has an AMG Performance exhaust system with black chrome exhaust tailpipe trim, and it's got AMG written right on top of it, just in case you couldn't figure it out when it was running. Oh boy, oh boy. So inside, cargo capacity, well, total cubic feet of cargo capacity behind the front row is 64 cubic feet. Behind the second row, 35 cubic feet. Length behind the front row, 79 inches. Length behind the second row, 46 inches. Width here at the belt line, 44 inches. And at the wheel housings, 44 inches. Opening height, 32.3 inches. And liftover, which is floor to ground, 24 inches. Now, some of the safety systems on this vehicle are active emergency stop assist, evasive steering assist. So I guess it just grabs the wheel for you if it senses something on that side and will actually move the car, which is kind of good, I think. It's maybe a little unnerving. Has active blind spot assist. It has active lane keeping assist. Well, I know a lot of people, if you're driving 3, 4, 5 lane highways, that's a really cool thing. It also does have the Mercedes-Benz Pre-Safe Plus, and it has rear end collision protection. It has active distance assist, keeping you from the car in front of you when you're doing the adaptive cruise control. It has active steering assist, active brake assist with cross traffic function, and has active speed limit assist. Wow, and so much more. so much more. Anyway, let's talk about some of the packages that are installed on this wagon. Well, it does have the AMG Night package, which I've talked to you about, a lot of the gloss black trim pieces. It does have the driver assistance package. It has the energizing comfort package. It has the exterior lighting package. And it has the sun protection package as well, and I think that's the tinted glass, as well as the warmth and comfort package. And finally, it does have, this particular vehicle, the special AMG wheels as well. So let's talk about the dimensions. Okay, front track 64.9 inches, rear track 62.8 inches, width 81.3 inches, overall length 197.1, has a height of 58 inches, and it has a wheelbase of 115.7 inches. Ground clearance 5 inches. It weighs 4,725 pounds, has a 41-foot turning circle. It will hold 21 gallons of gas. So now let's talk about our spade scale, safety of course being first. Well, it has an overall crash test rating of 5 out of 5. It has a frontal barrier rating of 5 out of 5, a side crash rating 5 out of 5, I see a trend here, and a rollover rating of 5 out of 5. Performance, 0 to 60, 3.4 seconds, standing quarter mile, 11.7 seconds, and more importantly, 70 to 0, 154 feet. Appearance. I absolutely love the mostly restrained styling that makes this vehicle the ultra sleeper vehicle. Now, dependability, new car, limited warranty, 4 years, 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty, 4 years and 50,000 miles, and it does have 24-hour roadside assistance program. Now, if you are concerned about it, economy, 16 city, 23 highway, 19 combined. So that's it on the exterior views. So before we go to Nathan, please take a moment, leave a comment, give us a like, and don't forget to click on that subscribe button down below. So, you know, Nathan's waiting, he's chomping at the bit. I can't keep him at bay any longer. So what do you say, Nate? Take it away.
And stepping on the inside of this beautiful machine, let's first just kind of take a look at the interior overall, because with the AMG package, you do get this Nappa black exclusive leather. It goes on the dashboard, along with a white stitching, and then it's the same on the seats. The seats are beautifully contoured. They are massaging seats as well. And then you do have the AMG logo here on the seat itself, and then up here in the headrest. See if we can get it. There we go. And it's on, of course, both seats. Stepping back to the door here, you have a beautiful AMG lit up sill right here. And what you can't see is that down here below the door, there's another AMG LED logo that goes on the ground. I'm gonna close the door and see if you can see it on the door sill here. Right there, you can kind of see it cross over the door sill. Nice white circle with the logo built into it. All right. Now, on the door itself, you've got the nice same colors here with the white stitching. You've got the carbon fiber insert. You do have 3-person memory setting, along with controls for not only the driver's seat, but if you push this button, you can control the passenger seat as well. You've got 3-stage heated and ventilated seats on both sides. You have part of your Burmeister surround sound system here. You have your window lockout down here, your auto up and down all 4 windows, your mirror controls here, and then a power folding button right here for your exterior mirrors. You can also set them to automatically fold. Over here, you've got not only a trunk release button, but a trunk close button as well. You have a cup holder here, a bottle holder, and then some nice storage behind here. All right, down here, you got the nice AMG pedals. Okay, you got a nice footrest on the side, coming up a little bit. You've got electronic parking brake. You have all of your light controls here, and this has auto lights on it, so auto high beam, low beam, auto on and off. You have your fog light control, and then your dimmer switch for the dashboard. Okay, on the steering wheel itself is power tilt and telescope, so that button is right here, as well as your heated steering wheel button is right there. Up a little bit further here, you have your active steering assist button, your lane keeping assist button, your sensors on or off. This is your heads-up display on or off. This is power folding rear headrests. It doesn't fold them, but it'll let them down. And then this is your ride height adjustment right here. All right, let's step in and take a look at what else this has. All right, this is, of course, a push start. All right, right now I have a different display on the screen. This is a customizable screen. This is 12.3 inches here, and there's another 12.3 inches for the infotainment screen. Okay, if you want to see a detailed video of what's contained in the driver's information screen and the infotainment screen for the MBUX system, click on the link above. This does come with a HUD display up here. Moving on back to the steering wheel controls. First of all, you got paddle shifters up here, which is nice. This side here will address what's in your driver's information screen. Down here, of course, you've got your adaptive cruise control, and this is fully adaptive, so to stop and go. Not only that, but when navigation is engaged, it will, you can do route-based speed. So if you approach a roundabout, it'll start to slow you down. Now, you do need to be the driver. It will not see a car coming or that kind of stuff, so you need to be aware of that. Over here on the right, this controls your infotainment screen and works the same way. You've got a home button here. This one, instead of being an on and off for cruise control, is your back button. You've got volume control here. You got phone on or off, and then you have voice command if you tap up, and your favorites if you tap down. This steering wheel, as I love it, it's got the flat bottom right here, which is just, I really like that for driving. All right, moving on over to the infotainment screen. This is a Burmeister surround sound system. Beautiful sound in here. It is, again, a 12.3 inch screen. It does include Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Bluetooth, AM FM radio, HD radio, and also Sirius XM. Okay, so moving on down a little bit further down here to the air vent controls for the climate. I do like these little buttons here. These are on and off for these two vents. This is on and off for these two vents. So all you do is click it to the left, and it instantly shuts off the airflow in those two vents. Moving on down a little bit further, this is, by the way, a tri-zone climate control. So you've got driver, passenger, and then the rear has their own. You have manual controls for almost everything in your climate system except for sync. And right here you have a menu button, so if you do push it, what you get is the climate control showing up. Moving on down a little bit, you have some physical controls for your infotainment screen. You have shortcut buttons. So down here we have navigation. Here we have radio. And here we have media, so that would be anything other than radio. Okay, you have your telephone. Here you've got your vehicle, so you can adjust all these things. Then you have your hazard button right here. You have a nice clock right in the middle. And then again, you got this beautiful AMG inscription right here, along with the carbon fiber top. If I push on this, of course, you get in here, you have a wireless phone charger, near field connection for wirelessly connecting to this system. Down here you have a USB plug-in. This will access your Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. And then you have two cup holders here. You got one here, and then if I remove the cigar tray, you've got another cup holder. Moving back a little bit further here, you have, this is one of the ways you can control the infotainment screen. You can also do it from up here. Now, moving over to all the buttons that go around this area. First of all, you have a power on or off for your audio system. You have and then volume. Down here you have the exhaust mode. And then down here you've got your auto start stop defeat. And then this does have auto parking on it. Over here on the right you've got traction control on or off. And it doesn't say traction control, but when you press it, what it does is it switches between the ESP, between sport and just on. Okay, here you have some adjustments for your suspension, and then over here if you want to manually shift, you can just press this button once, and it turns it to a manual mode, and then you can use the paddle shifters. The dynamic button here will switch you between all the different modes in the car. So there is one for slippery. There's a preset here for individual where you can customize all of these things. There's a comfort mode, there's a sport mode, and there's a sport plus mode, and then there's a race mode. And yes, you can drift this thing. Moving on back, you've got a dual opening center armrest. If I push this button, I love the way that opens. You've got 2 additional USB, and then down here you've got the SD card, and then you've got a nice just felt covered bottom here and back. All right, moving on up to the glove box. You do have a dampened opening. You got a fairly large area, but you also do have the fragrance area right here where you can put in the fragrance of your choice from Mercedes-Benz, and it puts it through the air climate control system and makes the car smell very nice. All right, so up on the mirror you have electronically auto dimming mirror, and then you got your home link buttons up here. Moving on up a little bit further here, you do have controls for your panoramic sunroof. Okay, and then up here you've got controls for your dome lights, and then you have got some of your safety systems. You got your Mercedes Me and your SOS right there. In addition to that, you do have, of course, a sunglass holder right there. The sun visors have a nice light at the top here. Okay, and if you pull them out, they are telescoping as well on both sides. All right, let's step into the back. All right, stepping into the back, you do have 3-stage heated seats on both outboard seats. You've got 2 of your Burmeister surround sound system speakers, your auto up and down window switch, and then of course you've got some bottle storage here and some regular storage right back in here. Now these rear doors are also soft closing as well as the front. And then in addition to that, this one does have an optional package which includes the manual sunshades. I have the front seat left where I was when I was driving, and I have got, wow, you know, almost 3 inches of space. In terms of headroom, monstrous, because I'm right underneath the shade. So it gives me a couple extra inches, but again, you know, just 3.5 inches, something like that. You do have dual seat back pockets right here. All right, so this is a tri-zone, and over here you've got, you can see your temperature indicator and your fan speed. So you just adjust it here, and then you adjust your temperature right here. And then below that, of course, you have another 12-volt outlet and another ashtray. Okay. And then you do have a nice center armrest, which is, again, I like it that it's elevated. And then you do have some extra storage right here. And then if you push right here, you have individual cup holders that pop out, and then of course will adjust to the size of whatever you put in them. Okay. These seat belts themselves are silver. This is special for the AMG. So you can see that silver color goes so nicely with the rest of the car, and they're silver in the rear as well. So back here again, you do see this beautiful exclusive black Nappa leather on the seats, and then you've got kind of a different kind of black leather. It's just a different feel to texture to it right here. And then of course you got the white stitching, and then the silver piping that goes around. It's just, it's really, really nice. You know, so overall, I mean, this feels like you're driving in an E-Class. You've got all the comfort, all the technology, but then you have that beast of a motor that turns this thing from just a nice, gentle cruiser to a hot rod in a second. Thanks for watching. So my favorite thing is this engine. It's right about 602 horsepower. And boy, you put it in that Sport Plus mode and it's just crazy. This is my favorite.
Okay, so many possibilities on this beautiful AMG wagon, but I've got to say, I'm going to pick attention to detail because that's one of my favorite pet peeves. And if you look at this carbon fiber, I said it before, you could just sit inside the car and just absolutely be mesmerized by it. It is spectacular. That is my favorite thing.